Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to yet another video, and in this video I'll be taking you through the steps for applying for Kenya Power attachment. So let's get the work ahead. Come to your search bar and type Kenya Power, and because I had previously typed that, you quickly get the result back. You can scroll down to where you have career opportunities or career and industrial attachment. You click on that link, the first link. This time loud, there is not only attachment opportunities, but there is also job opportunities. The first advertisement here is for technicians. Mostly they want people who have done diploma in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering and civil engineering. Then the second advertisement here is for those who are interested in to be craftsmen in Kenya Power. Notice also the deadline is almost, but this video will also be applicable because Kenya Power usually open their portal for application of internships and attachment 3 times a year. That is around November for those who will be going out for the attachment in January. They also open to take care of those who will be going out for the attachment from May, and they also open it again for those who will be going for the attachment from September. So this video will just be the same, whether we'll be applying for January, May or September attachment. So the steps are the same, the video will serve the same purpose. Then you also have the advertisement for the industrial attachment. And for the requirements for the industrial attachment, you can go and read that later. You can also check the areas where they'll be offering attachment. But for Kenya Power, they offer attachment across the board. So for diploma, we will use this reference number for during the application. That is for undergraduate trainees. For diploma trainees, we will use this code. We need it later. And for certificate, whether you are in mechanical, electrical, civil, or whichever area, we use that for our application. Now, the application has 2 steps. One is creating your account and populating it with your personal details, and also uploading all the required documents. Then the next part is the application, the actual application process. We'll go through all those steps. If you had earlier created your account, and you had populated it with your personal details, and you had also uploaded the required documents, so you need not to go through that again. You just go directly, log in using the password that you used when you are creating your account, then go directly and start applying for attachment. And I would really like to encourage you, the moment you create an account with Kenya Power, keep your password saved somewhere, your password and username, because definitely you require them again in future. If you forget, there is also a way out. You can say forgot password, get another password sent to you, and then you can change the old password. So for those who had previously registered, you'll come here and you log in. For those who have never registered and they want to register, then you must click here to register. That's what we are going to do. So what we are going to do, we are going to fill in this page. Say you are Benson Kamau, or you can use any other name. Say Kamau here. Say you are Benson Kamau. Say the last name is Kitanui or someone. Then you can create your username. You require your username, so you need to create something that you can remember. Then let us create a password. I will now fill in my email here. If you had previously created an account and you have forgotten the password, you can change the password, because you cannot register another account with the same email address. Then we need to repeat the email so that we are sure it is the same email. Then down here, you have to read this data statement, data privacy statement, confirm that you have accepted your data privacy. Then you have to accept. Down here there is a button that is outside my screen. There is a register button. So you just click on that register button, and So there is a problem. I've entered inconsistent passwords, so I have to recheck my password. So I was in a bit of a hurry there. Register. Let's see. It has been accepted. So now what you are going to do, they will send you an email. Give the email that you are provided. That's why you are required to enter it twice, so that you can confirm whether it is the correct email. So you are going to go to my email. Actually, it has taken me quite some time to get the link. Probably it have taken a loud 1 hour. So if you have take quite some time, don't get worried. So you get this link. Just click on that link or that document. This link is what you want. You have two options. You can either copy the entire of this link and paste it here on this URL, or alternatively, you can just click on the link so that it can open. So you can see the link has opened, has taken you to another page, and this page now will direct you to the login page where you can fill in the details. So we click on that page again. So we'll be prompted to log in again. We just key in our credentials, the username, and then we key in our password. Oh, this is supposed to be a 1, and then we log in. We key in our password. There you have it. I had forgotten my password already. Not my password, but my username. So you have to be very careful you do not forget your username or password, because although there is a solution for that, this one is not key, the title, so you can leave it like that. Since you are a student, you are yet to be registered as an engineer. So let us, the one with an asterisk are the key one. You don't have to fill everything. So this is the one with asterisk they are only the key areas that you need to. You can fill the date of birth if you want. You can give your permanent address. You can leave this temporary residence information, or if you can fill it. Probably you are doing your studies at say Nyeri or Nairobi or Thika Technical. You can fill in these details, but they are not necessary now that they are not marked in lead with an asterisk. You would like to be accessed through a permanent residence. Assuming this is a private number or something, since it must be filled, let us just fill a random number, since I won't. Also for my mobile phone number, I'll just fill a random number, since this is not something I want to be contacted by Kenya Power. But in your case, you must fill your actual number. I'm only doing this for the video. Then a business number, let us just fill something. You can fill your number several times. Maybe your mobile number, you fill this here, all these spaces, you fill the same number, your personal line, so that you can be contacted with that number. Which telephone number would you prefer to be contacted with? You can say mobile. Then down here, internet preference, though this one is not key. We have a presence in social media network. Here you can fill in the link for that. If you have the link for your Facebook page, this is my Facebook page. You can see every time I upload a video, I always make sure that I have told you in my Facebook page that I've uploaded a video. So another way to know what I'm doing is checking my Facebook page. Although this will not be the actual link, but let me just pick that for the sake of picking it. I should open my Facebook so that we can get my link for the Facebook page, but I do not want to do that. So I can drop that here. To drop that, just press Ctrl V. Then I think that's okay now. I think that is completely filled up. Let me see whether there's something beyond my screen. Yeah, I think that is okay. Now we can click next. We move to education and training. If you get an error message back, it means there's something that is marked in asterisk that you did not fill, so you need to check that again. So it seems that whatever we did was okay. Now we fill in our educational background. Which course of study have you completed? So you need to fill in what you have already completed. You can fill in all the courses that shows your academic background. Kenya Power have advertised jobs. They have advertised attachment. So for those who are completed, of course, they will want to apply for jobs. For those who are going out for the attachment, they want to apply for attachment. I'm not sure whether they have advertised for internship. I've only seen attachment and jobs, but you can also try internship if you want. And especially for those who have refers, I know there are guys there, they are seeing this advertisement for Kenya Power. They cannot be able to apply because they have refers. You need to check my other videos on YouTube. I've done videos, a lot of videos for mathematics topics like Laplace transform, Fouriers series, matrices, numerical analysis. Mostly are measured in the idea videos. Because it's quite time consuming to make videos, I've mostly measured on the idea work. But I'm in the process of creating more videos for other courses and also for other groups, especially in engineering mathematics. Engineering mathematics videos for civil engineering and building and construction, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, both certificate, diploma, higher diploma, all videos, IT, computational mathematics, all those are areas that I've been teaching, and I'm in the process of creating videos. So if you have a refer, check the videos that I've already created, especially electrical engineering and mechanical engineering. Check the videos in the link shown here or in my video description here. And very soon I'm also coming up with a solution. Since it's not as easy to make videos, they are a little time consuming. I will be offering online classes, especially for those people who have refers. So if you have been out there several years, you are trying your refer, you are not getting that pass, or probably you are just too busy at work, you cannot be able to get the time for revision, I'll be creating online classes for you guys. So keep on checking my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. I'll be giving you a link. We meet in class. I teach you from wherever you are, Mombasa, Kisumu, Nakuru, from any place you want, mostly weekends if you are working or evening if you are working, so that we can help you get that pass and move on with your and apply for jobs. Now, so what we are going to do, we need to come here where we have add button. We click on that. We need to add our educational background. Say you started at Eldoret Pore, and probably you started in 2018. It took you 3 years to complete a diploma course. So when did you finish? 2021. For the current application, they want mechanical, electrical, civil. But for internships and attachment, you can try across any discipline. But the portal is the same. The process for application is the same. Whether you are doing your attachment, whether you want to apply for your attachment, a job or internship. Field education. I'm in electrical engineering and I prefer to give examples with electrical engineering. It will be much easier for me to give details related to electrical engineering. I think this is the best to select for those guys who are doing diploma in electrical engineering. But just take your time to check this. You see, I'm trying to hurry up the video so that we do not take a lot of time. So let us describe this course. I'm not very sure about Kenya Power, but I know usually most of the online things, they are usually completely automated. So probably if it's an automatic tracking software that will be picking the applicants, you need to optimize your application with keywords. So you need to mention those words that brings out electrical engineering if you are applying for electrical engineering. If you are applying for mechanical engineering, you need to bring out those keywords, those major terms or major areas in mechanical engineering that will show you have done something to do with mechanical engineering. So that's what we are going to do. You can say area covered, areas covered include, this third format is the best because it's much easier to read also if somebody is trying to read your application. Especially we should concentrate on those areas which are key to Kenya Power. You also need underground cables, because there's a lot of underground cable work in Kenya Power. Here you can mention areas that are key to Kenya Power. Here that's why you cover relays, transformer, and transmission line, protection. These are key areas to Kenya Power. You can also talk of here I think there's something I did not mention, I should have mentioned, switch gear. You cover circuit breakers and switch gear. Switch gears is a key area to Kenya Power application. You can mention more areas. I won't keep on mentioning them because if you have done your diploma, you already know what you did. You can talk of electrical machines. Since there are no motors in Kenya Power, let us talk of single phase and three phase transformers. So let us just say okay, and then if you want to add another one, usually the educational background is added in reverse chronological order from the latest to the earliest. So list all of those 7 packages and computer packages, Word, PowerPoint, and so on. I think now we can say okay, but make sure this is well optimized. All those areas that shows you have done computer packages, anything to do with computer. Since that's one of the requirements, make sure you have put enough keywords here or major areas that you have covered that shows you have some knowledge in you are computer literate. So list all those 7 packages if you have done computer packages, or you can mention what you did under your diploma as a way of optimizing your application. Now if you want to make some modification in one of your applications, so you say you have you wanted to make to change this date where you put on a Saturday, just click on that, click edit to take you back to the application. Then we move on to the next step where we are going to add your work experience. Similar to the other one, education, everything is similar. What is your previous work experience? List all work relation to date individually. So each one of them should be filled individually. Probably you have been doing an intern with Kengen, say Kengen, or you are doing intern with another employer, or maybe you are employed somewhere. We are assuming you are applying for a job in this case, but we have said the same process will follow if you are applying for an attachment. The portal is the same, the logging method is the same, registration method is the same. All these steps are the same whether you are applying for your attachment or for a job. But remember, for a job, your application should be much more optimized because they want to see your experience. So this part will be very key if you are applying for a job. But if you are applying for an attachment, you can mention the previous attachments you have done, or you can mention some of the skills that you have gained during your practicals in schools. Location, maybe you did that at Orokalia. Industry, it was in engineering, mechanical, electrical. I don't know whether there is another option we can choose. I'm trying to be a bit fast. I'll assume when you are doing your application, you take your time to go through all these options given here and select the one closest to your area of specialization, functional area. But I've realized this one is almost similar to the other KRI one, but there are some slight differences. Just take your time. What was your functional area? Mostly was maintenance, so that should be either the infrastructure or technical. Job title, maybe you are just an intern. can say some of the tasks performed included. See, when you are making these applications, you need to bring out the relevant experience to Kenya Power. Probably, if you do not have relevant experience to Kenya Power, make whatever experience you have as relevant as to Kenya Power as possible. Maybe you are doing transformer maintenance, Because also in Kenya Power, you should also be doing Kenya Power, transformer maintenance. Of course, if you have no experience in that area, you do not try. You can bring out any other close relevant experience. This is where you really need to describe the activities you were and not put this one in turn. I did not put that one correctly. This is very key to those who are applying for jobs. You describe the task that you are performing, especially try to relate them to Kenya Power as much as you can. See, you have to show your experience, your skills are relevant to Kenya Power. You just don't describe everything you are doing. Try to bring out those skills, those experiences that are very relevant to Kenya Power, especially things to do with transmission line, transformers, things to do with the circuit breakers, relays, things to do with meter reading, things to do with underground cables, overhead line design and construction. Those are the key areas to Kenya Power. So try to bring them out as much as possible. Or if you did your attachment in an industry, or if you have been working in an industry, try to bring those aspects that relate to Kenya Power, especially things like underground cables, work, maintenance, electrical installation work, meter reading. You have been dealing with things to do with power factor correction and such kind of things that are relevant to Kenya Power. Try to bring them out so that you can sell yourself and move on. But since I'm explaining for electrical engineering, if you're in civil or mechanical, try also to optimize your application as much as possible. Try to bring in those key areas in mechanical that are relevant to Kenya Power, especially overhead line design and construction. For civil, mostly is things to do with the line construction and surveying work. So try to bring out as much as you can. You can add more experience. Try to add as much experience as you can. You just be doing that, clicking, adding. But I will not do that for. I need to move on. So if you want to delete, just click on that. Click delete. If you want to edit, let me click out. So that is if you want to edit, add. If you want to edit, click on that. Then click on edit if you want to add something. But let me move on with another step. Now, the other step is your preferences. What is your interest? Preferences and expectation do you have? Where do you want maybe to work, or which areas? Specify the expectation you have for new work relation. You can also describe your preferences in your own words, in addition to predefined selection options. So you can also add your own words. Let us see your employment preferences. Let us add your employment preferences. Of course, you want to continue working in Kenya. Region, you have preferred Kisumu. Kisumu County, or anywhere within Kisumu. Now you can transfer that. You can also say, if I do not get a job at Kisumu, I won't mind to get a job at LD. Can add several. Though I'm not very sure whether adding several will be the best for you, but just do what you think. Okay, location, maybe you can say LD. Address, town. So that I take that to the city here. I'm not sure whether adding a specific location will disadvantage you if you say this area and opportunities are in this area. But I don't think it should disadvantage you. Okay, I was filling the desired work locations and not fill the employment preferences. Let's see about the employment preferences. you want to work in, if you are applying with your engineering diploma or degree, remember those jobs are also for, or certificates, remember those applications are for people with certificates and diploma. The reason why I'm concentrating with diploma is not that I do not like certificate, it's only that most of the areas that I know are diploma, because that's where I teach. Mostly I teach mathematics, electrical engineering, electrical installation work, machine installation, motors installation and such kind of stuff. I teach power system, power transmission, generation and distribution. Those are my areas. Fortunately, so that's why I'm not talking much about certificate in electrical engineering. Not that I do not like it or I don't believe in certificates, guys. It's only that I do not want to mislead somebody with what I have no clear information in. So if you are doing mechanical, electrical, of course that will be, you'll be under what? Corporate, finance, human resource. I think you'll be under infrastructure, Kenya Power, network, regional, street. You can also either regional operations or infrastructure, either of those two, you can choose them. For the attachment, this is where you attach your academic certificates. So, especially for a job application, that is a must, is your CV. I usually like naming my document, so that somebody who is seeing will or sees the name, my name first, and then they state the document is CV or resume. The attachment type, this is resume. Your CV is a resume. Language, it is in English. Let us choose the file. So this is my resume. This is just model of my resumes. If you do not know how to write a good resume, check a video shown here or in my video description here. I have a video that illustrates how you can write a good CV that can help you get yourself a job. So let's transfer this. Let's add another one. Let's add a cover letter. A cover letter is simply an application letter. I've done a video on how to write good cover letter and resumes. Application letter. I like naming my document. This is it's not a certificate, diploma, it's certificate. This is other. It's your cover letter. So come here, pick your cover letter or your application letter, upload it there. Then next, after your resume and your cover letter, next is your diploma certificate. If you already have it. If you are not yet to get a certificate, you can attach your transcripts. So maybe you have a diploma certificate or your craft certificate. Your craft certificate. Attachment type is a diploma / a certificate. Language is in English. See, my document are also labeled. I like labeling my document so that if somebody downloads my document, my name will come together with the document. Instead, if somebody has downloaded my document, he won't have to keep on shifting to look where is my document. I prefer arrange them in a reverse chronological order, especially the academic certificates. This one is diploma. Next should be for your IT skills or computer packages. Next should be for your KCSE. Next should be for your KCP and so on. Try to arrange them in reverse chronological order. So now we can move on to the next step. For your work experience, make sure you attach your attachment recommendations, your previous recommendation in various jobs that you applied in the past. So they can come after your academic certificates. Now let us, we can view everything you have done. This is very key. You have to make sure you tick this box. Then confirm that you have accepted that. You need to confirm here, yes, that's already ticked. Then you can complete. But before you can complete, you can view your profile. Then here we complete. And it says your candidate profile was successfully completed. So I've completed developing my profile. But that doesn't mean I've applied for any job, or you have only given Kenya Power your personal data, but you have not told them to employ you because you have not applied for any jobs. If you want to make any changes for maybe your username, your personal setting, if you want to delete the entire account, you can click here, but we do not want to do that. What we want to do, we want to apply for a job or for an attachment. Now, it depends with the type of, if there are open opportunities. Right now, there are open opportunities in Kenya Power. I think that's what we are going to do. We'll go back to Kenya Power website. Now, what do you want to apply? Say you want to apply for the diploma job, the technicians. Technicians is for diploma. Craftsman is for certificate. So, say you want to apply for this one. What you are going to do, you are going to copy this. I think up to here, up to KP1, the job reference number, copy that. Come back to your profile. Say you want to use to apply, you do not want to search a job because you already know what you are applying for. If you don't know what you are applying for, you can come here, search for a job, look for a job that you can apply for. And now that there are jobs that have been advertised and you are sure you want that, click on apply via reference code. Click here. If you try to click to copy, it won't accept. Just click there, press Ctrl V from your computer. I think for this application, it will be best if you do it using a computer. And then start your search. Search for the job. Sometimes it might give you a little bit of trouble. Maybe you can wait a little bit. We see what will happen. My friend, I'm telling you, you have to be patient with these online applications. I've tried several times. Actually, I've tried quite a number of them and they were not bringing the results here. But I've tried for attachment application for craft. It's giving us the result here. So what I've just done, I've entered the code here and I've clicked start search. You click on this, click on that, so that is highlighted with the arrow, and then you say apply. It will take you back to your profile or application wizard, assuming there is something you want to change. Is there anything you want to change in your educational/training? Is there anything you want to change on the work experience? If there is nothing, move on. Is there anything you want to change on your preferences? If there is anything, just make the changes here. Is there anything you want to change on the attachment you have added? If there is anything you want to change, make the changes here. If there is nothing, just go ahead. Then here there is a questionnaire. And now this where it's also become critical. This one is not for the job application, this is for attachment application. For the job application, it has taken me a bit of time to give me the desired result. I've just tried something else. What stage of your certificate are you currently in? Let's say you are in module 2. What area of specialization for the course you are pursuing? Mention those areas relevant to Kenya Power. Click that review button. If you have not been attached previously, just click that review button for now. Say maybe you want to be attached at Kitare. No, if you are not a person with disability. Let us move to the next one. You see what they want. So they want to know where you found them. You can say maybe through social network, you saw somebody posting on Facebook. This also important. It's also important for you to fill this. Why are you applying for this employment opportunity? Here, do not say how much you need a job. Do not say how much you need to get experience from Kenya Power. Show Kenya Power how much you want to put your skills into use to help them grow the organization or to solve various problems that they have. Employers are not interested with what you want, or they are not interested with your need to get a job for your financial growth, or you need to get a job so that you just finish your school, you want a job, you do not want to be at home, or they are not interested on the skills you want to go there and gain. They are interested as a person, what are you willing to offer them? So here you have to bring your desire to offer a service to Kenya Power, to bring your skills and your knowledge and your experience into service to solve various problems for Kenya Power. So don't explain how much you have been looking for a job and so far you have not managed to get one. No. That's not the language to communicate to an employer. I'll not do that one for you. I think you can do that because you are the one who knows what you want or your areas of specialization or your skills. So what we are going to do, let me just click that button. See what I'm getting? There's something I've not completed. This message is telling me something I did not complete. Let me go back. Attachments. Questionnaire, why did I not complete? Let's see. Questionnaire, there's something I've missed here. Maybe let me fill this, electrical engineering. Maybe let us see what will happen. Now, my application has been sent. I was trying to avoid to save that application because it's not very optimized. But since I want to show you that I've gone through the risk of setting that so that I can at least show you how you can make a good application. So that is it. You can close this wizard. Thank you for being with me that far. As always, if you have a friend who is in high school, tell him I make career guidance videos. I have many videos on electrical engineering, mechanical, civil, food and beverage, hospitality courses, agriculture courses. You can check the video on the link shown here or in my video description here. I'll leave the playlist for those videos. If you're a guy out there, you have been struggling with your refer, especially mathematics, whether in mechanical, electrical, civil, IT, I will soon be offering online classes for mathematics in any area. I'll be creating link. I'll be teaching whether you are in Mombasa, Kisumu, Nairobi, Nyeri, or any other town, especially for those guys who have been out there with refers, struggling with papers. They are missing out on opportunities. I'll really try to help you. So if you have a friend who you know has a refer, or you have any other issue, or keep on checking my Facebook page, keep on checking my YouTube channel, and soon you'll get those link for the online classes that I won't be offering in the near future. Make sure next year there are 3 exams. There's Jan exam, there's March exam, there's July exam, there's November exam. Make sure you clear those refers. You can see there are job opportunities coming once in a while. So having your certificate ready is very key. So if you have a refer or you have a friend with a refer or your classmate with a refer, tell them by March I'll be offering online classes. Whether you are in Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Meru, or anywhere, we can meet online. I'll show you how you can easily get those passes, especially for engineering mathematics. But later I'll be doing videos. I'll be offering online lessons for other areas. Whether you're in mechanical, civil, electrical, computational mathematics for IT, I've taught that also previously. Actually, I've taught mathematics for most of the engineering courses. So I'm conversant with the NEC examination for various engineering courses. So bye for now. Success in your application.